Oops.
Hey YouTubes, hopefully you can hear us. The normal speaker in here isn't working for this, so we'll see. But we're just about to get started. It'll be about 10 seconds. Hey guys, welcome.
Hey.
So I hope you had a good 4th of July. Hope you saw all your fingers and toes.
Yeah, fingers and toes.
And hopefully you can hear us. The sound is, of course, it's always something when we.
Yeah, I'm checking it now. So give me a second.
It's always something when we start these things. So Jackie's going to check the sound and make sure that we have it.
We have sound.
Hey, cool.
I will say the monitor over here is not on.
Oh, is it not?
No.
Oh, sorry.
That's okay. You just
I think I turned it off trying to fix the sound.
Oh, okay.
You know, do you want me to try to turn it back on again?
It just matters for questions.
Okay, here. Let me try to turn that on again. I may not be able to, but
What are we doing?
Oh gosh, I don't know.
Who knows? Who knows? I'm trying to get all the socials up so I can read comments. Ron Captain joined us, says hi guys.
Hi.
Kylie Sykes says hello to all. Thanks for joining us.
We're up to our usual level of excellence.
Trying to figure it out.
Is it on over there?
No.
Oh. Well, let me.
You may just be reading me the questions.
Oh, that's okay. I can read you the questions. Let me Okay, let me try something really quick.
Okay. So I hope everybody had a good 4th. It was real eventful. I'm still tired from our 4th. I don't know about you.
Yeah. Yes, I am.
All right. Sharing a watch party. Here we go.
Okay. So I'm gonna try this. If this doesn't work, we'll just figure it out later.
Oh, it works.
Oh yeah,
cool. I can see us. Okay.
Yeah. I see what I did was very intelligently disabled that monitor on purpose. I actually did because it's trying to put the sound out that monitor. I have an English degree. When we tried to put the sound out of that monitor over there, and the monitor doesn't play sound, which is weird. Or if it does, the speaker's broken. I don't know.
Well, Sheila McComas has joined us and says hello.
Well, hey.
Hey. We're a little out of it today. I don't know.
Apparently, yeah.
I'm tired. I fell asleep in Jack's gaming chair a little earlier, like while he was talking to me about Minecraft, and I was like, and the gaming chair is super uncomfortable. I'm just gonna say that.
You gotta pull it out a little bit so it can rock back.
Yeah.
You gotta have the gaming chair straps.
I didn't really plan on falling asleep in his chair, but
no.
Here we are.
Well, I'd love to hear about everybody's 4th of July. You know, it was different this year, wasn't it? Like, we went out to my parents. They have I think I mentioned last Thursday, they have a little place on a little lake here in Texas. North Texas is known for lots of little lakes, and they're on one of them. And
yeah,
there's usually a ton of people, and there's lots of fireworks. This year, the big fireworks displays and stuff were canceled, of course. So it seemed like there's more people out there doing fireworks. Yeah,
I heard that like the fireworks stands banked this year, because so many people were buying them instead of going to see them.
We did. Yeah, we did something. Actually, I want to show you guys that. But
here we go.
Before we get to that, though, I'm working on this giraffe painting. Last Thursday, I was working on lemurs, and I have the lemurs over here, but I don't know if I'm supposed to show them or not.
I don't know. I wouldn't show them finished. You gotta wait. Either it's an unveiling situation.
You can probably see them on the thing because I put them over by the chair.
Not really. They're
okay.
Not really. and they're not done.
I don't know if I'm supposed to show them. But here's the giraffe, and I started it. So we'll talk about that, and I want to paint on him a little bit. He's gonna be a very happy giraffe. But I will say this, so you guys can start canoodling it, start thinking about it. I was thinking about making the background sort of a light purple-ish.
Ooh, that sounds kind of fun.
Maybe kind of modeled in like a little bit, but
yeah.
I thought it'd really make the yellows pop. You like it? You like
I like that idea.
Well, awesome. Well, that makes me like it more. I want to show you guys. So here's Jackie.
Oh gosh.
Having fun.
So I'm up at John's parents. They have a dock, a 2-level dock, and I'm on the top level. That's where we were watching and setting off fireworks. And it's a big top level to the dock, but it's not huge. And down below it is the first level where they keep the kayak and the paddleboard and all that. And
yeah.
I was holding on to that that sparkler and just desperately trying to. At some point, I was like, "Wait a minute! Those sparks are like falling all over the kayaks and the the cover." I was like, "Oh crap!"
Yeah. When you're on the second floor, you're about 10 or 12 feet above the water.
Yeah.
And then you will at least maybe more than that because it's kind of up. Oh, I just hit the camera. Because it's kind of up there, So so the sparks were falling, about 12 feet.
Yeah, I was like, grab the shot. I gotta move.
Do you love you some sparklers?
I do love sparklers. Those are fun.
That wasn't what I was minting to do.
Do you even know what you're doing over there?
I don't. I really don't.
Are you gonna show the video?
Well, maybe.
So okay. We bought some fireworks on our way out there. Oh, okay, here we go.
Oh, sorry, it's a plane. Yeah. Okay.
John is on top of the dock. All of us vacated the dock.
The sparks in there are like zinging on me and around me and stuff, but and they're hitting my phone. Like I don't know if you can see like if my phone's acting weird, but it's because the sparks are actually bouncing off my phone.
Yeah.
It didn't hurt though. They didn't hurt at all. But I wasn't up there like being silly with it. Like it wasn't the idea that like I'll just I'll be up there with all these sparks and stuff going around me, like a manly display of.
Oh, that's cool. You can hear the sound of it in the video, but not in our studio. That's funny. Well, Michael McCullough says hiya.
Well, hiya.
Yeah. So John, oh man, and that was the other crazy thing about that fountain. Was like we lit off all the mortar shells, we lit off everything, and it was cool. And then we were like, we don't really know what this fountain thing's gonna do, so why don't we get off the dock and we'll let John light it. And he stays up there, and I'm on the bottom of the dock, and the first floor of the dock is where you park the boat, so the boat's under it. And I didn't think about it, but the sparks just are just pouring through the wood, and I'm just looking at it going, oh my gosh, we're about to light this boat on fire.
I tried to cover it up a little so that maybe wouldn't happen, but gosh.
Yeah, and then your dad afterwards was like, I'm going to go check the boat. Did you guys light the boat on fire?
Yeah, but I was up there, and Mom left, like the top part went down at the bottom, and Dad left, and then Jack and Jackie, and because I was going to light it, I was going to light it and then just come down. But then it occurred to me that the stairway actually makes you go really close to where the thing was. So I thought, well, if it's not too bad, I'll just stay up here and get really, be on the other side. So that's what happened. But it was fun though. Oh
man, and because I think more people were lighting them than going to watch them, it was like a fireworks show all around the lake. Like we just sat up there and your mom grabbed some great shots, and we'll post them on social media. Because she just sent them to me, but
that's cool.
But yeah, it was fun. It was tiring. It's funny because you go there to relax, and then you come back and you're like, oh, I just want a nap.
It was a lot of fun. But so hopefully you guys had a good weekend.
Yes, hopefully everybody still got their fingers and toes.
Yeah. Oh, let me tell you about this painting that I'm doing over here. It's of course, I started the way I start almost all my paintings with the black lines, and now I'm just putting in color, and it's going to go along with the lemur painting, and then another painting that I haven't started into a place that children are going to be there, but it's supposed to be a reveal, so I'm not sure if I should show the lemurs or not. Like I don't know, so we'll have to feel that out because we're doing some videos for them, and we're doing these paintings, so I don't want to put too much. I don't want to say where it's going. But it's going to be for children to enjoy.
Yeah. So
it's kind of a fun, lighthearted sort of thing. So what I have right now is some oranges and yellows, light yellow, sort of a lemon yellow, golden yellow, burnt sienna, and of course some pinks and some light blues and green.
It's going to be a good one.
Yeah, so I need to put all of that, but more of it. So that's what I'm going to be working on today.
Well, Barbara joined us and says, hello, glad you didn't blow off any important parts.
Thanks, Barbara. Good to see you.
Us as well. And Kim Tyler joined us and says, hello.
Yeah, it was interesting being out there because, everybody is doing the social distance thing. Of course, we started the social distancing, with, I don't drive, so it's Jackie, and then my parents live about 5 minutes away or 10 minutes away, and so we all sort of did the social distancing together in a way. Even though we're in two different households, that's sort of our group. And then your brother and Sam and your mom. So I mean, it's funny when all this started. You think, well, what's going to be our social distance group? Is it just people who live in this house? Is it people, because there's some, especially people with disabilities, there's some people that can't drive. So you may social distance, but someone needs to deliver groceries or you got to check on them and all this sort of stuff, So you kind of get, I don't know, we figured we just sort of get our core group, and then that's the group that everybody tries to limit their exposure to anyone else.
Well, I mean, when this all first started, we were, with the shortage of toilet paper and the shortage of flour and rice and beans, we were on the phone with each other going, what do you got? And, what do you got?
Yeah, that's true.
Let's trade. It's like Fallout.
Yeah, it helps to be able to have, because, like, the place where that my parents have on the lake is out in the country, and out there, like, there's, knock on wood, but there's no cases of COVID really out there.
Yeah.
Because it's just out. Everybody is always so separated because they're out in the country, and and the little stores out there, they practice the distancing and everything, but there's so few people in them on a normal day, that now with this, you go in there and you're the only person in the store, and it's really interesting. But it made it nice, though, because, like, Mom could go out there and find certain things in the country stores, and then we'd find stuff here, and then we'd sort of share. And
yeah, she found flour and
yeah. All kinds of good
things.
So we make homemade bread. I've gained some weight, guys. I tell you, the COVID-19 is quickly turning into the COVID-25.
Yes.
But I'm on a diet starting today. And I was going to start yoga again today.
But tomorrow.
So tonight I got to do my yoga.
Cincinnati chili pizza night.
That's going to be weird.
My diet starts on Wednesday.
You've never heard of Cincinnati pizza? That's because no one's ever heard of Cincinnati pizza. But it's going to be interesting. It's going to be good. Explain to the group, because we're in Texas, and let me take the floor just for a moment.
Okay.
For the Texas perspective of chili, which I think we all know. Everybody knows what chili is. That's what you think if you're born in the South and you're raised in the South, and you think, well, everybody knows what chili is. Not everybody knows what chili is. But Cincinnati chili is so different. It's sort of a cinnamony kind of taste. It's very different. It's a watery, and that makes it sound bad, but it's not bad at all. It's actually really, really good. Mm-hmm. But when you eat it, you don't think of chili. Like, you don't think of big, hearty, like, chili. Like, chili. It's a whole different animal. And here's the kicker: you eat it on spaghetti.
Yeah.
So it's cinnamony Swedish.
You can have it different ways, but
you can have it. So, but the most popular way, though, I think, is on spaghetti with cheese and onions.
Yeah.
So that's the best way, and it's actually delicious. But if you're from the South, if you're from Texas, and you're used to, like, hearty, two-alarm kind of chili, this sort of stuff, it's not that. Just don't think of it as chili. Just think of it as a different kind of spaghetti dish, and you'll probably like it, and it'll be great. But if you're trying to compare it to other chili, it's like you're drawing a different comparison. I think.
Yeah, you have anytime because my family is not from the South, so when we brought this chili, like when I made it for John's parents once, and they were like, The problem was I probably prefaced it with it's chili, and so their expectations were somewhere totally different. So it's not bad, it's just different. So you have to you probably should preface it with not the word chili, I think.
Yeah, yeah.
It's on spaghetti and that freaks people out, but anyway, it's good. And I remember, like, I haven't, like, we have this a lot in my family because we're from New York and Cincinnati and all that fun stuff, and so we would eat it all the time, and my mom would make homemade pizzas with it, and they'd have big parties and make huge pizzas of this, and everybody loved it. And one time we went to St. Louis, I think, for a gig, and we were driving from the airport. The woman had picked us up and was taking us to the hotel, and I spotted on the drive, a Skyline Chili, and that's the company. It's a fast food joint up there, but it's Skyline Chili, and so I spotted this on the drive, and I was like, oh. So the minute John was in doing his gig, I was like, I called an Uber, and I was like, take me over to the Skyline Chili, wait outside. I got like big buckets of this stuff, and I remember I was so happy. I remember taking it into the hotel, into like this back room area where it wasn't like a green room, but it was almost like a green room for the convention, and where you were doing your thing, and I brought it all in, and of course it smelled up the entire room with Cincinnati chili, and I was like, I don't care, man. I don't care if you had this stuff.
That's
anyway,
funny.
So yeah, and the Uber driver and I had a comedic conversation about it all. So anyway, it was weird, but I want to say really fast, Michael McCullough agrees. He says he's got the 15 pounds going on. He said, quit putting butter in the chili. And then he said he was like, chili soup, ?
It's kind of like chili, except you put it on spaghetti, so it's more like spaghetti sauce in a way.
Yeah.
But it's really thin.
Yeah.
But it flavors the spaghetti, so it's kind of a meaty spaghetti, but...
Yeah. It is definitely thinner, and that's why you thicken it up with cheese and onions and spaghetti. Yeah. A lot of people put oyster crackers in it and stuff like that.
Yeah. If you like cheese, like a cheddar cheese and stuff, it's really it's sounds weird, but it's actually really good. Yeah. I've never had the pizza version though.
I know. I'm excited about it. My brother posted that he's over the 4th, that because Hamilton just went to Disney Plus, and so he posted a picture of them out there in California making a bunch of Cincinnati chili pizzas, and watching Hamilton. And I was like, oh, that's what we're doing, because we haven't seen it yet, and I'm excited about tomorrow.
Well, awesome.
It's happening. It's gonna be good. I don't care.
If it's not good, I'm gonna blame Billy, Doris, Casey, Carissa. They're all going down.
You can blame the whole Siri crew.
The whole Siri clan.
Do it.
From New York to California. You're all in trouble.
So Mindy,
it's going to be good though. It's just different. When you think about chili, you think about like cowboys sitting around a fire with this, this like scoop of stuff that barely comes off the spoon. That's not this. It's a different animal, but it's I
so
like
yummy.
It.
I don't care.
And I love chili, like the meaty chili.
Yeah. Well, Mindy Durham Keene has joined us and says, "Can you describe the giraffe painting in detail?"
Oh, please? Yes, thank you for saying that. I appreciate that. My bad. Okay. Let me think. I was trying to think of what the size of the canvas was, and I went blank for a second, because I know one of these I was doing 18 by 24, but I thought it was the other. This it's on a 16-inch by 20-inch canvas, and the long end is vertical, so it's kind of it's portrait sort of. And for the giraffe, it's only the head of the giraffe, and it's such a close-up view that even its ears are starting to go off on the sides. The head is at an angle. So the neck is actually coming up from the bottom left-hand side of the painting. And the top of the head, the horns, are kind of pointing towards the top right-hand corner of the painting. And actually one of the horns is just starting to go off the end of the canvas up here. He's done with this black paint that I usually use. So if you guys have seen me on here before, you're probably used to me talking about how I draw my lines, and you're probably sick and tired of it, but if you'll bear with me one more time, I use this paint that's a little sticky, has a little bit of a feel, not much. When I first started drawing it had to have this giant feel, but now it just needs to have a little bit of a different feel than the canvas around it. And the reason I don't make the giant lines as much anymore is because it limits what you can do. So if you're doing a detailed painting like this, if I have big giant ropey lines, I can't do washes and glazes and light tints across the canvas. But if I have these little light lines, then I can. And I can always reapply the paint over them if they get covered up too much. So that's that. Now the colors, of course, because if you've also seen this stream before, you know that I don't paint normal. It's colors are a great way to express emotions and feeling and joy and sadness and any kind of stuff. But there's no sadness in this painting. It's all happy colors. So there's lots of yellow. So what I'm buffing sort of the painting out with, what I'm using as a base color is different yellows, so lemon yellows and golden yellows, a little bit of orange, and a little bit of burnt sienna, which is basically a kind of a transparent sort of orangey color, sort of orangey brown. So I'm using that to sort of get it roughed out. I'm using some blues too to add some shadow. So some little darker areas, like up on the left-hand side of the painting. It'd be the giraffe's right ear, but on the left-hand side of the canvas is some blue in his ear. Then up along the horns, there's blue, and then along the other, along the right-hand side of the other horn, and then along the face, I'm adding some blue and stuff. So.
Well, Kim Tyler says, I like the blue low lights.
Oh, thank you. Low lights, that's the word I'm looking for.
There you go.
Yum,
and then let me see. Cassie Garb joined us and says, "Oh my gosh, now I want chili. I like her. I like a runnier broth anyway."
Oh, you know what would be good for chili?
What?
If I took the meat and if I kind of smoked it a little bit and pre-grilled it on the grill.
Yeah.
And then made the chili with it.
Yeah. Yeah, that'd be good.
I made scrambled eggs today with some onions that I smoked for about an hour.
Yeah. Yeah.
Did you smell those when I was making them? I
smelled the onions when you were making them last night, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I today for the, I put just a little bit of cheese, a couple of eggs, and 3 eggs, and then those smoky onions, a little salt and pepper, and that was it.
Nice.
It was a treat.
Well, Michael McCullough says, who doesn't like cheese? In referring to cheese on the chili. And then he says, Hamilton was a maze. Watch.
Ooh. Oh, that's good to hear. I know it's going to be good, and I just can't think of how, we're going to rap history, and it just sounds like the worst idea. If somebody came up to you and said, I'm going to make a play about, about this whole thing that's, you think, well, that's interesting. That's an interesting part of history, this Hamilton, and all this going on, and we're going to rap it. We're like, whoa.
Yeah.
Whoa. It's like cop rock.
Yeah.
Like that whole show where they were,
cop rock.
It's like, nope. But,
well, I'm excited. There was and I'm probably going to mess this up a little bit because I haven't seen Hamilton, and Michael can clarify anything I get completely wrong, but I've read some articles since it's come out about it, and there's one scene that is, superb, supposedly, and it's where Hamilton... There's something that's happening with Hamilton, and they do this whole scene where it's from Hamilton's perspective, and it's great and everything's good and everything, and then they twist it completely. They almost revert, do it completely in reverse, and then rewind it, and then do the whole scene over again, but they shoot it from a different perspective. From
Burrs, maybe. Ooh.
From I don't know if it's his wife's perspective or the slave woman that's in the show. I don't know who's. Michael could probably clarify.
That sounds interesting.
So anyway, but apparently that it's one of the first times they kind of do this in a play where they totally take the perspective, and the fact that they shot it, I guess knowing that they were going to put it on TV at some point makes it even better. That's
really cool.
So.
Man, I am so excited to see it because you promised me that there would be zombies in it. So I just can't wait for the zombies to come out in the show.
How I get him to watch anything.
That's going to be awesome. Can't wait for the zombies.
Well, Mindy says love it. Michael said yes! ! So, and then Dee Dee has joined us. Hey, great to see you on here.
Hey, Dee Dee.
And she says yes, and it's amazing. Wait and see.
Man,
apparently
you know what?
I can't wait to see that particular scene.
Wow.
So
we'll have to give our review on Thursday.
Yeah, I'm excited about it. So.
Oh yeah, so hey, it'd be fun if anybody hasn't seen it. If you have Disney Plus and you can watch it, if you can watch it before Thursday, then you can weigh in and see what you think too. Or if you've already seen it. But I don't, I don't know. I don't want to give out spoilers to anybody that hasn't seen it.
Some people are fortunate enough to have seen it on stage.
Yeah, gosh, that would be cool. That would be cool. I'm painting a giraffe. Maybe we can learn a little bit about giraffes. They're vegetarians, but do you know what their favorite fruit is?
Favorite fruit?
Mm-hmm. There's one fruit they like above all others.
Is it high in the trees? Let's see, Africa. Oh my gosh, I don't even know. I'm probably going to sound stupid because I'm going to list some tropical fruit.
No, their favorite fruit is a nectarine.
Oh, well, that's nice.
Nectarine.
Ha! You're such a dork.
I was looking at facts about giraffes today, and I read that you got to be careful what you read on the internet. But I read that giraffes were actually invented by Chuck Norris, giving uppercuts to horses.
You're such a dad.
But
that's funny.
You got to watch.
Well, Barbara Brand says one of my friend's husbands, about 10 minutes in, said, watching Hamilton, said, are you going to sing the whole time? So she's got it memorized. And she watched it twice. A lot of people have it. It's funny, a lot of people have it memorized. In fact, I've been to karaoke with my mom, and people have sang it, which is impressive because it is super fast. So.
Wow, that's.
Yeah, it's
man, I'm looking forward to it. Cincinnati pizza I've never had in my life. Hamilton I've never seen.
Yeah, this is gonna be a good night. I'm excited.
Yeah, that's gonna be really cool.
We'll see.
Yeah.
He doesn't know there's no zombies. Anyway. So
we do have a game.
Oh, okay, cool.
But before we get to the game, did you hear about the guy that made jelly out of rhinos, elephants, and giraffes?
Oh gosh. No, I didn't hear about him.
He called it Wildlife Preserve.
That's terrible.
Okay, that's the last bad joke I have.
Bad.
That's the last bad joke. And that joke actually made me kind of sad when I read it, because I thought, all the poor fictional rhinos and elephants and giraffes that never got harmed in the making of that joke.
Never got harmed. So, outside of the purple background, what are some of the other wacky colors?
Purple background. I want to work on that.
What are some of the other wacky colors you're going to put in the face?
I don't. Probably a lot of the same ones that I have going on right now. But what I want to do is I want to make them really, really bright, and just lots and lots of color. And then what I'll do is I'll go back in with the low lights and the highlights, and I'll tint. Let me show you. Is this the right?
Oh, yeah. Barbara corrected me. She said he said, are they gonna sing the whole time? As in the actors. He didn't realize he was watching a musical. Oh, that's funny. That happens to me every once in a while where we'll watch something and I'm like, wait a minute.
Hold it.
Is there singing the whole time?
Yeah.
There was something I was watching with Jack a little while back where it was like, oh no, they're gonna sing the whole time.
Oh yeah. Sometimes they sneak it in on you and you don't realize. But
yeah.
Some of my favorite movies are musicals, but some of the ones I hate the most are also music. It's so hit and miss.
Yeah.
What I'm going to go into though is with burnt umber.
Yeah.
And that's so nice. You get a transparent burnt umber. You can put it in on areas where you want some low lights and things, and you'll keep the color, but it makes a nice wash, so you can start to subdue it, like make it recess. That's really nice for flowers. If you're painting flowers or plants, it's a nice way to be able to make part of the plant look like it's going away and part of it coming towards you, and still maintain those colors and things.
What about green?
Huh?
What about green?
There is some green in so green is eye, but I may change that to blue. Yeah, but the green's a good idea. I'm going to put some greens in here, but the greens I'm going to use sparingly, but I'm going to use them too. And I'm so glad you mentioned that, because I want to make the reds pop and everything, and the greens will really make the reds pop.
Cool.
For some reason, that made me remember the purple. Made me remember we went and talked to the owner of the soccer team.
Oh, Denton Diablos.
Yeah, Denton.
But they're red and black.
Yeah, they're red and black. But their office, if you've ever been to Denton, Texas, and if you've ever been to the square, you might have noticed a giant purple building on the square because it's purple. Opera House. Yes, the Opera House. It's this huge building. It's an opera house. It used to be, and it's right there on the square, and they're in it. So I might do a little mural. It's only going to be a little mural because it's a historic building. It's kind of a gray area whether any murals are allowed on it at all. But we think we're gonna at least be able to do a small mural on it, which will be really cool.
Yeah.
Because for Denton, for our town, which that's the one. It's the most iconic building. Maybe Corn Kits. It's tied up there with that. The Corn Kits are this huge silos.
Corn Kits, yeah.
But actual buildings, it's got to be the Opera House,
Yeah.
So to have a little piece of art on that would be really cool. So the purple made me think of that. So I don't know. It sounds like fun. And that soccer team, they opened the office there because they're wanting to do a lot of stuff with children and get children more involved.
Yeah, youth sports. They want to they're not in it for the profit. A lot, like an enormous chunk of everything goes back into youth sports because youth sports can get expensive. So, so that was really cool to talk to him today. Damon was his name.
Yeah.
So yeah, that could be exciting. We took pictures and took a little video and all that fun stuff, which we're going to post over to the Patreon page. But yeah. So we'll see what comes of that. That'll be fun.
Man, sounds good to me. Nectarines.
Well, Dee Dee said that was a good one. I love the Chuck Norris joke. Nice.
Oh, dad jokes. Well, you guys ready to do some learning?
All right, make a full.
I'm gonna put some purple down while we play a game.
Okay.
Hold it. Nobody look. I think this thing got put in the wrong spot. So.
Are you putting the answers up first?
Well, it might. So. Sorry, guys. I'm gonna go through really quick. Okay. Cool. Sorry, I get it set. I don't know what makes it click forward. This is our day for user error.
Yeah, I mean, I'm out of wine. That's a pretty big user error.
Okay.
It's getting serious.
What's wine called? Mama's
juice.
Mama's juice. I was going to say go juice. But okay. So, guys, today, word up or word not.
Nice.
So, what this is, I'm going to put a word up on the screen, and you have to decide, is it an actual word that you can find in the dictionary? So, is it word up or is it not a word? Is it just made up? So, and also, I used I used the Merriam-Webster dictionary, but mostly what I just use is Internet Dictionary. It's just called dictionary. It's like you Google,
right.
And it's what comes up. So it's on that. So some of this, like, it might be a more modern words, or I try to to fool you and all this. So I don't know. We'll just see. Is it a word? Is it not a word? Frankenfood. Word up?
I think this is a word because I think it's like when somebody tries to mash up weird foods or like combine weird foods.
Mm-hmm.
So I would guess it is a word.
So if you guys want to play in chat, you can just type in word or not or.
Yeah, let me know what you think.
Yeah.
I think that it's gonna embarrass me. Well, Ken asked, "Are you doing a mural of the Corn Kit silos on the Opera House?" ?
Oh, that's funny. Damon, the owner there, he mentioned that. I don't know. He also mentioned like he wanted to do something that's very inclusive and something all about Denton and.
He's very community oriented.
Yeah, something extremely like where it's about the whole community and everything. Because it's for all the kids to come and so I have no idea. I really don't. And their logo is really cool. He gave us a pen and some stuff to feel and it felt really cool. So I might be able to incorporate.
I have the logo. He gave us a sticker and I have it on my computer. Let me see if I can hold it up.
Oh, cool. Oh, really?
Yeah, let me show the logo because this obviously when you do a mural for somebody, it's like this might be something that you include. Yeah, it's this like dark figure. It's like there you go. Anyway, that's the logo of the Denton Diablos.
I almost wondered if you had a crowd of people, and then you have that, and then you might have it in the crowd, but then it might look like the devil's lurking in the crowd. I don't know. I want it to be a happy thing, so I don't know.
Yeah, that's tricky. Well, okay, so Linda Eberton says it's a word. Ken says it's a word.
Okay.
Dee Dee says word. Barbara says word. I think it's a word.
Okay.
Let's go with word.
Word up.
Word up.
So yeah, it's exactly what you said. It's like, it's lab engineered, or things are going crazy, or they make different stuff.
I didn't know it was lab engineered. I figured it was just somebody trying to do something in their kitchen and it went awry.
Yeah. So I think it can mean a lot of things because it's an informal use word, and so you got it. All right,
cool.
So far you're batting 1,000.
Way to go, team.
Gardy-loo.
Gardy-loo.
Word up or word not?
Gardy-loo. That sounds ridiculous. My initial guess would be word not, because that sounds silly. Gardy-loo. I mean, Gardy-loo. I got nothing.
So you're thinking word not.
I don't know. What do you guys think? I don't think it's a word. Somebody garden a loo.
Oh, guys, guess what, too? I'm going to be doing a mural that's going to be going around, I think. We're going to be working with Art Beyond Sight, which is going to need... This year is the 30th year anniversary of the Americans with Disabilities Act. So whenever they put that in, and they gave civil rights to people that have disabilities. So that's pretty cool. And it's crazy to think that it's only been 30 years.
Yeah.
Before that, like if you were in a wheelchair and you wanted to fire them because they were in a wheelchair, it was like... It's perfectly fine. That's perfectly reasonable. Even if they do great at their job, you're just like, no, I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't like tires anymore. You're out.
There you go.
So isn't that crazy? So we're going to be doing that, but that's going to be coming up in the future.
Ken says not a word. Linda says not, and Barbara says not a word.
Okay, well you.
So I don't think it's a word either.
You guys are really good at this game. It's not an official word, but it is something that they used to yell in Scotland whenever they were taking like their waste, whatever kind of waste, human waste or kitchen waste, and they were going to throw it out the window. They'd yell "Gardy-loo."
I wondered if it had any reference to bathroom because it had "loo" in the word.
Oh yeah, you're good at this. Awesome.
Ashmart.
Way to go. Taradiddle.
Taradiddle. Oh, that is ridiculous. These words are ridiculous.
Taradiddle.
Taradiddle.
What is that kids program that they had like when Jack was a baby and they had like they had that scary sun baby thing, and then they had this weird oh gosh, what was that like? They had like shapes and stuff.
Yeah.
And they were like
he never really watched that show, but I know what you're talking about.
That thing was creepy. And
somebody out there will know. Somebody
the sun baby. Ooh, that's super creepy.
I mean, those kids shows are weird. There's some of them that are super weird.
Oh yeah, but DJ Lance. I like that.
Jack was really into that one.
Yeah, what was that called?
That was fun. That was a good one.
Yeah, gosh. Sun baby though. Ugh.
Let's see. Dee Dee said, "No, I think not a word, or is it?" Linda said not. Ken said word. Oh, and Dee Dee says Teletubbies. That's
Teletubbies.
What it was.
That's a scary creation.
Yes, Teletubbies.
Wow. That baby.
Yeah, Ken said Teletubbies. That's right.
Just do that weird laugh. I don't know what we're teaching the children with this.
I don't think it's a word. I don't know.
You going for word not?
Yeah, I'm gonna go for word not.
Okay, so
let's see what everybody says.
Word up.
Oh,
Ken had it.
Taradiddle.
I think Ken's got it every time. So it's a petty lie.
Huh.
No sane person would make up such a taradiddle.
So pretentious.
It's British.
Taradiddle.
Hey, taradiddle. Hey, taradiddle.
I'm gonna say that to Jack.
Everybody forget you just heard that. I don't know what I'm thinking. See, eloquent.
My instinct says it's a word. I mean, what's your method for finding words that aren't words? Did you just?
What I did instead of just making up the words, because I figured, I actually went and tried to. I looked up words that were used, but they weren't really words. Kind of like the Scottish one, like it never been put in a dictionary.
Yeah.
But it was a phrase or a word that maybe people have said, but it's not considered like a word. Like it's not common use. It's not in a dictionary.
Okay, so you're not just like typing like random letters.
Right. So
Okay.
so sometimes it might be something that's said, but it's not really a word.
Okay, so
but it's not just complete.
Barbara says
nonsense.
This is a word.
I thought if I just made stuff up, it would be too easy.
Well,
it has to at least be on an internet dictionary.
Okay. Dee Dee says word, like eloquent, like question mark, eloquent. Ken said paradiddle is a certain drum beat.
Oh.
And then Ken said this is a word. I think this is a word because the eloquent has me thinking it has some sort of, I don't know, French or Latin roots.
All right.
Go for it. Tell me.
All right. You guys are going to hate me for this one.
Oh, is it not a word?
We're not. But.
Wow.
No, but it should be a word. And it sounds like it's a word, doesn't it? I mean, It sounds like salient, eloquent, all that. But it's a term you use, like, so if you sit in the front row, the way it was described, if you sit in the front row of a class and your teacher is just spouting out and everything and he's kind of spitting on you,
Ew.
That's eloquent. So it's the spittle coming out of someone's mouth.
But it's not a word.
No, it's not a word.
But if somebody's technically used it to give it a
definition, so I mean, and that's kind of the fun thing about words too, is like.
But this won't be found in a dictionary.
Yeah, you won't find this in a dictionary yet. So it's not, and that's sort of the rules for the game. It's kind of like on Scrabble. It may be a word, but if it's not in the Scrabble dictionary, it doesn't count in the game.
Right.
So it wasn't found in a dictionary, so it's not a word for the game.
That makes sense. Well, speaking of that, my mom has joined and says guessing word, which she knows all about the Scrabble rules. So. Sorry, Mom. It's not a word. It's not a word.
Go Cup.
Okay.
This is the last one.
Go Cup. I think it is a word because it sounds like something that would be adopted eventually. I mean, you have a Go Cup. It's your cup. Your Go Cup.
I got a Go Cup.
I mean, you have a green cup that he uses every day, all day.
Went to the 4th of July with me. I had another Go Cup. I used the best Go Cups you get from the lemonade stand at art festivals.
That's true.
And mine, I dropped mine and broke it.
And that one, which we've had a couple from the Rio in Las Vegas from the Star Trek conventions.
That's good.
Yeah,
holds water well.
And that's how long you've had that cup. It's been a few years since we went there.
I know, and I would have gotten a new lemonade cup, but the festivals were canceled this year.
I know.
Next year, I may have to get 2.
Well, Linda says word, question mark.
Word. So you say word, Linda says word.
And then Barbara Brand says King George was seloquent. Nice. I think it's a word because I can see it slowly being adopted from the from get your Go Cup, we're going.
Well, you are absolutely correct.
Oh.
Yeah, it was just made a word last year.
Really?
I almost feel like that is I'm just a bill, just an ordinary bill. I almost feel like this little Go Cup, all the words are waiting to be passed into the dictionary. Like, maybe I'll be a word someday. I hope that I will. But today I am.
You should clearly sing more on the live stream. Clearly.
Oh,
well, yes.
Schoolhouse Rock.
Ken said probably a word. Dee Dee said Go Cup. It's a word, has to be. And then my mom said maybe a 7-Eleven word. So maybe that's
What if 7-Eleven's a word, like in a dictionary? Like,
well, I think it is. I want to say because I know 24/7 is.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Interesting.
It's so weird, words that get put in, like stand's a word, but it means it's something like if you're a huge fan. I don't know. I've never heard it, but it's what fans like believers and everything. They'll call themselves stands.
That's weird.
Super fan, maybe, or I don't know what it is. I don't know. I read that. I thought I've never heard this.
Huh.
So I don't know.
Interesting. But, yeah. Well, cool. Well, thanks for the game, babe.
Oh, sure. It was just silly game. We'll have to come out with a better game for Thursday, but
Thursday. Let's see. Thursday, you might be working on another park painting with a possible castle in it.
Yeah.
And then
that'd be cool.
Or there was something that you said earlier that you were going to do for the show.
Oh, I was thinking about smoking cheeses.
Oh, yeah.
And different things and just trying them on, to see what it's like. Cause
we're going to have people watch us eat cheese.
Yeah. Andy was telling us that Dennis had smoked cheeses in the smoker, and like there was a way to do it. So I thought, ooh, that'd be interesting to try it. So we got some Gouda and some cheddar, and I thought I'd try to smoke it and just see what it's like.
Nice. Kylie said, well, Ken said craps, and Kylie said, sorry guys, I had to leave for a sec. What did I miss? LOL. Me getting schooled on the definition of words. That's pretty much it.
You did great.
And
you did really well. You got at least 3 of them, I think. At least.
Yeah. I think I have good deducing skills. I think I'm decent at that.
You deduced it.
I can deduce.
I totally deduced it.
I can totally deduce. So,
I apologize to anybody for
We're so tired today. I don't even know. Okay.
4th of July really took it out of us, guys. Sorry.
Ken said Eminem song reference Stan. Dee Dee said, what did we win? Gosh.
Space Bucks.
Space Bucks.
Mr. Cogwell at Cog Sprockets, whatever it will be. I'm so glad.
Ken said Stan is the name of the song, and you will understand if you listen to it. I'll have to check it out.
Yeah.
Painty. Oh, and Kylie said, I'm sure you did well. I did all right. So when you smoke cheeses, which this is my first reaction to him saying I'm going to smoke some cheese was like cheese melts.
Mm-hmm.
So do you want to explain how you kind of get around the melting cheese all over the grill situation?
Well,
or do you want to save it for Thursday?
No, I can say what we're going to do, and then I'll say if it works. Because our brother-in-law Dennis said that what he did, or what Andy said that Dennis said.
Oh gosh, this is going to be
so of course this is going to work, right? We're doing the grapevine. We're playing the telephone game with smokers, so we'll see. So, but you take it, you take the cheese or whatever it is you want to smoke that you don't want it to get hot. You put it in a pan, and you put that pan in another pan that has ice in it. So it just keeps the pan cool and it doesn't let it heat up. So, but the smoke goes around it, and so for the cheese, you want to smoke it for about an hour, and then you take it out, but you got to let it sit for a couple of days because you want it to permeate and stuff, and then that's where it gets a smoky flavor. But we'll see.
Oh, and I wanted you to smoke some coffee beans.
Oh yeah, coffee beans were the other thing I was going to try.
We need to order them from Amazon Stat.
Well, that's true. Jackie saw this really cool thing about taking coffee beans and like so just raw and coffee beans, and then you roast them yourself. But if you do it with a grill or a smoker or a fire, you can make a smoky sort of flavor, which sounded really good. So we're going to try that. But we don't have any raw, uncooked, unroasted coffee beans yet. Yeah. So I thought what I would do is use that cheese method with the coffee beans and put them in a pan, and almost like a double boiler, but with the ice. So treat them the same way that you would with the cheese and just smoke them. They've already been roasted.
That'll be interesting.
Yeah, so I thought I could do that. And then on Thursday, we could make like a cup of espresso maybe or something, or coffee with
cheese.
With the smoked beans, and then one without, and just see if there is a difference.
Yeah, that'll be cool.
And then have the cheese and see if it
cool
gives us stomach problems. I don't know.
We'll be the guinea pigs for the show, obviously. So Ken said sponduce, when you spontaneously produce the lost lighter. I like that.
There you go.
And Barbara Brand says, oh, great cheese hearsay.
Yes.
Nice.
Yes.
So yeah, that'll be good. And I
have a question for you guys. Let me put more purple on here.
Are you going to show us what?
I want to show you, but before I show this, I want to give it a little caveat. This is a medium purple that I'm putting down, so it's going to be lighter and darker behind it. Right now, I'm just getting sort of a solid kind of color of purple.
Well, it looks kind of blue on my screen, but
does it?
Yeah, but I mean, sometimes the screen doesn't. It might look better in the computer. This monitor is questionable.
This is purple. I mean, it's got
No, it's purple.
Oh, good.
I can see it's purple from here.
It's got a P. I wrote a P on it. It's got an LP for light purple.
No, it's purple. It's just
it's purple, right, guys?
I think it's this monitor.
Well, I don't know. I don't know. Well, it's gonna. Well, that's one of the things with the digital camera too, is that sometimes the colors don't come through the right way. Let me ask you this.
Yeah.
Let me switch to this. Is it still purple? Is it still blue?
Well, on this monitor, it's more purple. Actually, yeah, it's more purple on that shot.
In this shot?
Yeah.
It might be just the angle of the dangle of the camera, I guess. I don't know. But anyway, I'm putting so anyway, imagine the blue that you're seeing wasn't blue. It was purple. But the idea is but it doesn't really matter when it comes to color. So because it's a lightness of it. So if you think about something being white or black, what I was going for is something kind of right in between that. So a medium sort of purple, medium color, and that way I can go in and I can lighten it and I can darken it and I can do whatever I want with it. But at least all the white will be covered up, and then I can go wherever I want with it. So that's the idea.
Yeah, I was thinking like whatever is the next wacky color you add in the face should really be a good contrast to the purple. That's why I was thinking green. I don't know.
Oh yeah, green.
You already have like oranges and yellows, and those are natural good contrasts. But green might be. I don't know.
Yeah, green would really make. I don't have any reds in here yet, but I have oranges and pinks that are mixed together that'll give almost a red feel.
Yeah.
And the greens will really make that pop.
Nice.
In fact, I bet with the green next to it, you would swear that it was red when it wasn't really red. It was just sort of a really orangey orange.
Cool.
But I don't know.
Nice.
So there. Take that.
Take that.
But the Ken that's in the chat. Which Ken is this?
Your cousin.
Is it? Okay, good. I thought it was, and then I thought before that like it'd be a certain person, and then I get after it, and then after the thing, and it wasn't that person, it was somebody else, and oh, that's cool. Well, my cousin Ken, I was thinking, I was remembering back when I was a kid, when we had 4th of July, and we come from a really large family, like Ken's mom and my mom are sisters, and so many sisters, and then the brothers, and then they had kids, and those kids had kids, and it just seemed like there was a million cousins and stuff, and we'd have get together, usually over at another sister's house, Jean's, our mom's sister, and but that was such great times, and it was just incredible. I remember 4th of July and Thanksgivings and Christmases, and and we weren't like a wealthy family or anything, but I remember there being like going over to Christmas when I was a really little kid, over to my grandparents' house, and they'd have their tree, and there would be all these little presents, just little presents. None of them were very expensive. None of them it wasn't like big gifts or anything, but it's just a giant pile of them because there's so many people in the family, and
that's cool.
It was such a nice thing. And then our family now, especially this year, with the social distancing and everything, it was just so different, but not necessarily worse, just different. I
think it's interesting because Jean, your aunt, used to have big 4th of July parties because they owned a bit of lake property house across the lake in the same channel. So I mean, you could take a paddleboard over to their dock, and she used to throw big family parties.
Yeah,
and that was probably the last time your family really got together and did the family together thing. With all those people. So.
Yeah,
Ken says true dat.
And it's harder too, when families get older and
yeah,
and I mean it's just harder because now all the people that would probably do something like that, it's just it makes it harder, when you get in your 70s and 60s and stuff, and it's just so. I don't know. Maybe
it is different. It's. I know, like my family isn't a big family at all, and so we didn't have big family gatherings. But as people get older and they move away, you barely see people. Like my brother in California, like I try to get out there once a year, and that is crazy to like only see family members once a year. But some people don't see them at all, and I don't know. So
well, that's something I have mad respect for you about, is that. You've always made that effort to like you will go out you will fly to California every year. It's expensive and all, to go out and do that, but you want to make sure that Jack's around his cousin, that he gets to see his uncle,
because John's an only child, and my brother that does live here, they have dogs. So the only way
I wouldn't call their children dogs. No, I'm just kidding. No, they don't have kids. That's so rude. No.
That's so rude. And but they Anyway, so Jack doesn't have other family kids to really grow up around. So, yeah, I was like, the only time I can do this is if I go to California. So,
but your brother in California though, and the whole family out there is so welcoming. Like it's like anytime that you can do that, they always make sure that
it's a party.
Yeah, that they're like, yes, come out. Anytime. Yeah. Like they have work, they have lives they're living. But if it works out where she can go out there, then then they're just so brilliant about it. I don't know, that whole family out there is just so cool.
And I'm always looking for an excuse to go to California, so.
Yeah, San Diego, yeehaw.
Man, yeah. Well, and Ken said 'twas a blessed family life. So, yes.
It is, I'm hoping, with your family too, they do a reunion about every 5 years.
Yeah.
Or so, and so hopefully we'll keep that going.
Maybe.
Every 5 years is a nice commitment,
Well, we were supposed to do it in 2018 and we didn't. So
yeah, but
at this rate.
But there was a funeral.
Well, yeah.
And that kind of.
Yeah, that's true.
It was like about where the 5 years would be, and everybody was having to have the money to be able to travel the entire family to go.
Yeah, that makes sense.
But so hopefully we can do that. But it's a nice goal though. If you have a goal of and the whole family knows, well, every 5 years we're gonna meet. And I'm thinking like with my family, that might be the way it is. Like we should do is not worry about having a family reunion every year, but maybe just set it for 5 years. Yeah. That might be an attainable goal for us. We can ramp up to it. But I don't know. It's like one of those things when you're around family and like you're around a holiday and everybody says, "Oh my goodness, we've got to do this more often. We got to get around each other." And it just does not happen. I mean, like even my parents at the lake, we've started having to like put it on a calendar that we're going to go out. Because like last year we said, we're going to go out all the time, but we never wrote it down. And like 6 months had passed. Yeah. And we hadn't. I mean, we see them in town, but you don't get to spend the kind of quality time you do. You just see them in passing and here and there, have a dinner.
Yeah, life gets crazy when you have to actually like put in the schedule when you're gonna. I mean, like we would go camping with my brother Andy and his wife Sam. And we did that like we'd go
twice a year.
Twice a summer or twice whatever, and we haven't done it in maybe like 3 or 4 years because everyone is just buried in work.
I blame their fur babies in one of our fur babies.
One of our fur babies. The dog. Yes. Well.
But I'm just about the point where I need to stop painting on this because I can only wipe so much purple paint off my fingers.
Well, my mom said and a wedding, so yes, we did have Chris's wedding to go to, which was California. So that was beautiful and fun
and I couldn't go to New York. Do you remember why?
You were supposed to be at a speaking gig, but I think it got canceled last minute.
Oh, that's right. It was like so I could have gone, but then that's right.
But you were at the wedding though.
Yeah. But I really wanted to go to that, you just never know.
Yeah, it was South by Southwest, I think is what.
That's right. I was supposed to do South by Southwest, and then
So.
Yeah, that was such kind of a big thing that. I was like, man, I can't turn it down, or I can't.
Well, you had already agreed to do it before any of that was decided, but.
Yeah, that's true. I didn't have much say. Although they had say when they got canceled. So
true.
You know what you're gonna do.
Yeah. So Thursday. You're gonna be rocking a different painting. This is what I would suggest with these animal paintings, is that you continue to work on them, okay. but we don't show any more of the progress.
You are not allowed to see.
Well, we need to at least save the done finale of when it's going to be revealed.
You're right. Yeah, but and it's hard, but you're right. You're right because and we'll show them later, but we don't want to disappoint the kiddos or anything. So if the kids are and they're not anywhere around us or anywhere around here.
It's a whole other state.
Yeah, it's a whole other state. It's a whole other place. They're probably not watching the show and all that sort of our streams, but so. Yeah, but you're right though, because we don't want to disappoint any kiddos.
It's not like you don't you have a shortage of paintings to work on. I mean,
right, yeah. So we'll do other things, but I will get back and I'll show you guys the lemurs. I really want to show you guys how that came up, how it worked out. I worked on it this weekend. Outside it was really warm, and I think that inspired the painting. I don't know, and then this one I have a bull that I'm going to do, and so I want to show you guys that. I really want to share it, but we will later.
Oh, and Barbara said, "Will there be prints eventually?"
Yes. There sure will. Gosh, I got paint all over me, guys.
There will definitely be prints of all these. And then I know, Barbara, you mentioned prints of the wheelchair one that John did, and that will be up and everything. And so, yeah. The animal ones are popular, so we definitely put those up for sure.
Yeah. And thank you so much for asking. I appreciate that. Well, guys, I guess we should call it a night. And
I need to go pour another glass. This is ridiculous.
But tomorrow we're doing the Cincinnati Chili Pizza in the Hamilton. We will report back to you guys, let y'all know if that's a thing you should be doing in your life.
Well, it is. Clearly. But yes, be sure.
I'll get back to you and I'll let you know the truth. Okay.
Yeah. When he finds out there's no zombies. Anyway. What? So yeah, be sure like, subscribe, share us with your friends, all that fun stuff. Join us Thursday. Totally different painting.
Yes. Oh yeah. It'll be a totally different painting.
Totally different.
Thanks so much, guys.
Thanks.
Love y'all. Take care. Bye.